peace, guidance and protection, and supreme wealth, and may all your endeavors be accomplished fast on your next parallel journey. Baba Kalindi, my father Joseph Anderson, baby brother Shamir, my sister Keisha, my good friend Eugene, my best friend Griff, Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Wayne Robinson, aka Dr. Diggersy, my good friend Malachi. Wish he was still here, bro. I found him dead in his house. He had called me that night around 12 a.m. I went over there and said he had an extreme headache, he was in pain. So I took him over these herbs, white willow bark. And me and Morris went over there because it was like, when we went back, first it was 12 a.m., then we went back, it was 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And he wasn't answering the door, but I had a feeling he was there. So I kicked the air conditioner in the back, and he was sitting there watching TV. I was like, my fault, bro. You know, I'll fix it. I'll pay for it. And he never answered. I was like, yo, you upset over an air conditioner? I'll fix that. I'll get you another one. And he never answered. So we walked in closer. My friend Morris, he went and took his pulse, and he was dead. It took me 2 years to get over that, because that was a good friend, a good brother. You know what I'm saying? So on your next journey, I ask that you accomplish the things that you really wanted to do, because he had this business, people for people. So he really wanted to help people. So I team up with people that really want to help people from the heart. So the Cash App is $99 loyalty. Because when y'all link up with me, I'm gonna make the channel more stronger. I'm gonna add some content that a lot of people not ready for. Remember, I already had like 9 or 10 videos up here. I had some stuff, and everything just got deleted. So I can just go with the flow and just tell people appreciate the energy while it's here, because the energy is unique. And you know what's crazy? Because what I appreciated about the Big Baller brand is that even when you look at mine, you'll see it's excellence, but I love greatness. You know what I'm saying? I love greatness, and my brand has been out for a very long time. But when I seen the Big Baller brand, it did something to me to see that this brother, I could see the love and the admiration that he had for his children. Because my nickname is Loyalty. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm psychic. So the vibration, you're not gonna just get over on me, because I feel energy. I deal with auric fields. So instead of bashing Mr. Ball, y'all need to spend more time praising him. A lot of y'all don't even know that in Lithuania, they got a cat got his name, got his face tattooed on him. A white boy, a white Lithuanian, has LaVar Ball face tattooed on him. Why does it take another culture to recognize the greatness in a human being? And a lot of these punks over here don't want to talk slick. And when one culture says something negative about them, they want to follow the leader. It's like, you want to follow the leader instead of being your own individual. So I'm letting, the main reason I'm telling you this is because you're sleeping on Michael Jordan. Look at what Michael Jordan has had his hands in so far. He's had his hands in Kwame Brown, the #1 draft pick, straight out of high school. The first #1 draft pick ever. Michael Jordan had his hand in that. He had his hand in that. So he was great first, then he had his hand in the #1 draft pick. Now, I don't say that he did right by Kwame because I felt like the NBA was against Kwame because he was coming straight out of high school, and with Stephen A. Snitch, they wanted to show that, yeah, I'm with mama's cooking heavy. That's my Pisces brother. I told you, I rock with people heavily who Pisces and who have the last digit of an 8 or a 3. I connect, and I'm able to supply you with some form of magic that's inside of me. So he seen something in Kwame, and they did. I believe that they didn't want him to be successful because Jordan, although he was great, and they call him the greatest, it's just that he didn't come out of high school. Matter of fact, he got cut. So somebody didn't recognize his greatness early on, but they recognized Kwame's greatness early on, you see? When you give a mention of Gelo Ball, there's a different vibration with him, because to me, it seems like Gelo is exactly Mr. Ball. For some, like, I connect with the spirit of a person, and I never was a person to follow people. You know, I'm a grown man now, you know what I'm saying? I never said, you know, this is what's happening right now, I'm gonna go in this direction. I don't do all that. Yeah, you're not gonna see me wearing a jersey. I don't move like that. I just don't do it. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. When Gelo suits up for Charlotte, I'm sending energy to his direction, because this brother, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When he got arrested overseas, he didn't have to do what he did. He did what he did because deep down inside he has insight as well. And it's like he knew that his teammates couldn't afford stuff. So I'm not gonna just ball out by myself, you know what I mean? And I'm not just gonna be the rich kid and buy everybody friendship. I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna go into war with you. I'm gonna strap my fucking boots up and I'm going into war. It ain't a team in the NBA that should not want Gelo on their roster. And that's why I really wanted him to stay and remain on Detroit. But he in Charlotte, you know what I mean? We're gonna make that work. So if you ever see this video, link up with me, because I got some magic that you could use. So Charlotte fans, you have to embrace Gelo. Gelo is pure nature. You know what I'm saying? He got special abilities. And I know because the last digit to his year of birth is an 8. And anybody with the 8 or a 3 in their last digit is pure nature. But a lot of people don't know anything about this science and this magic. So that's why when I come across people, I enlighten them on who they are. When they get their psychic reading from me, I show them who they are and their strength behind it. I show them why they fail in life. But I'm telling you, with Gelo, it's like he has it. A ball player goes into war with his teammates. A ball player is able to take over a game. A ball player moves off confidence from the whole squad. The more that the squad is confident in him, the more his confidence builds, because he's loyal to the team. But the kicker is this: the team also has to be loyal in him. That's why they say he plays so much better with his brothers, because they're loyal to him. They know who he is. They know his ability. So any team that's getting him, you have to be loyal to him. You can't just, if it takes him a long time to warm up to you on the bench, that's because he is loyal. He's looking and he's surveying and he's feeling your spirit. Who gonna rock out with me if I go upside somebody's head because they messing with a teammate? Who gonna rock with me? Yo, I'm telling you, you people are possibly looking at possibly the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. And I know you're sitting there and you're like, nah, man, this boy done bumped his head. Nah, first of all, I'm not a boy. I'm a warrior, a king. The blood of Mansa Musa flowing through my veins. So never get that confused. And you dish too much hate and it get real spiritual quick, because I know who I am. So with that being said, this brother, Gelo, he has this ability in him when they believe in him to completely transform basketball. Watch what happens. Because I'm going to send him as much energy as I can from my vibration. If I ever link up with him, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for the league. Because I know why other teams don't want him. They hating on the greatness from his father, and they don't want to give it a shot. They're like, this guy went the non-traditional route to get his children into the league, and we're not having that. And then they left the prestigious university like UCLA and basically like, listen, we don't need you. I don't care how long you've been a generational powerhouse. We don't need you because my mind is generational. That's what he's telling them. I have a generational mind. That's why I made a video about Melos, because I felt like he wasn't being loyal to his father. But I know that could be the media spinning it and that's how it looks. But when I look at the show sometimes, because I don't watch TV, but when snippets come on like a YouTube thing or something and I see things, I'm just like, why you get up and just walk away from your dad like that? Like, you know what I mean? Certain things like that. Like, I'm just not cut from that vibration. And now they got these things out where these girls, one of his teammates is teamed up with this woman, and she's coming at us. She just had his baby, and she may be possibly a gold digger. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not talking about nobody baby mom. It's just how it's looking to a lot of people. She may be one that's really after the money. And apparently Melos is right there with this dude. That's like his best friend or something on the team. And he may quite possibly get caught up into that. I know people become a man and you don't want to listen to your father. But as you get older, you're only listening to your father's seasoned, like, that's seasoned wisdom. That's all seasoned wisdom. This man said he could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one. Then got his son playing on Michael Jordan's team. Now has another son that should be playing on Michael Jordan's team. When do you just pay homage to greatness? Like, at what point in time do you just say, you know what, we're gonna do this? But you wanna hate just because he come up with his own brand? Big baller brand, you wanna hate? You wanna hate because he trusted his friend and his friend made some unethical financial decisions. You can't hate on him for wanting to bring a friend along on the journey. He was just being loyal. That same vibration I get from Gelo. Same vibration. To me, out of all the balls, Gelo is Lavar. He's him. He's just, you know what I'm saying? They all have his energy, but it's like he's him with without the flamboyant talking. You know what I'm saying? And that, yo, because that's damn sure me on the court. It used to be. I didn't do a lot of talking. I'll put that basketball up off the backboard on one end of the court, on one end of the backboard, and catch it on the other end of the backboard, like on a pyramid shape, and dunk the shit out of it. And if you don't, man, look, you don't believe me, ask. I got some people you can ask. My freshman squad was undefeated. We was 15-0. No, 19-0. We was undefeated. Camden High, class of 92. I just decided to start hustling, so I went a different direction. So I think that when Gelo got locked up, that's the worst thing they should have did, because when they locked him up, now you have a person that was never supposed to be locked up, getting locked up. So now you have a person that you have now allowed to enter the NBA with something to prove. And his route had to be that route because of his heart. So I'm telling you, you're quite possibly looking at the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. Point blank. Because with me, it goes a lot further than just basketball. It goes into the person's, the makeup. Like, I look at how loyal you are. I look at how you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about being chummy with the people on the bench. It's about me taking my time. You know what I'm saying? You don't just put food on the stove and then eat it. You gotta let that thing simmer and cook for a minute. You gotta let the seasonings get into everything. So I'm not holding y'all a lot. And somebody asked me what type of books do I read. So I'm just putting. Whenever you get your psychic reading done from me, I put you on books that you don't even know exist. Powerhouse books. Straight powerhouse books. You'll pass out at the books that I'll put in your possession when you get your reading done from me. So I just want y'all to know, you know, that the world is tripping. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking at the energy right now. They're not looking at. That's why I gave a reference to Saving Private Ryan, because, you know, that movie with Tom Hanks. You know, it's like, and I don't subscribe or prescribe to anything that, you know, goes on with that vibration, but I'm just giving reference to the movie because she lost so many sons, and they had the movie was based on her being able to keep her last living son alive because every other son had died in the military. LaVar has managed somehow, like a genius, to get 3 boys, 3 men into the National Basketball Association. Getting 1 into the National Basketball Association is a fucking miracle, because they give us, we endanger species until the age of 25. And that's what LaVar is getting over to, wants to portray, wants to convey over to his son. I got all this stuff from this job, from this helping my friend out. But yeah, to Melo. So I'm just telling you, I'll be coming back to the NBA to look at some games when the brother Gelo start playing, because that's gonna be real basketball. That's gonna be basketball that I'm interested in seeing, because I like loyal cats. I like cats who do things from their heart, from their soul and their spirit. I like people that on that court have that switch to just take over. Like, come on, man. That's the epitome of a solid player. And I never been the type to just say shit for a motherfucker or rise somebody. I don't do that. Never do that. I never. Matter of fact, my people tell you, you know, I went up against people because they did wrong. They did wrong. I don't care about anything, size, anything, and I'm 6'2". So I don't care about that other stuff because I know what I can do, and I know what I can do spiritually. When you walk in and you feel that strong wind smash against your face and you can't see the origin of that wind, it makes you check the spirit. Like, it's spiritual. You can't see where that wind is coming from, but that gust definitely hit you. And when you walking on a bridge like I do, you walk on that bridge just to get up there and just breathe that air up there, you really respect that profound, that greatness, you respect it more. You respect spirit. So y'all need to put so much more respect on Mr. Ball's name because you are watching greatness unfold. Something to the likes where as though you probably never see nothing like this again. Look how much hate they already did. Look how many obstacles they placed in the way. So stop playing, man. If you don't have anything to say positive about the Balls, then don't say anything at all. When I critique Melo, it's because I don't want him to go down the route of his teammate, because his teammate, man, look, it ain't nothing inside me that's telling me that he wanted her to have that baby, because to find out that a woman only had a baby by you because she's looking at you like you're a bag, you know what I'm saying, is the worst thing in the world. And now you taking pictures. Come on now, you doing the most now. And I don't get caught up into no rumors. I don't get caught up into none of that shit. I just don't want to see him go down that route by not listening to his dad. Peace. Let's get it.